Hey, I thought I'd just record this quick little down and dirty video. I'm not going to edit this thing or nothing, so it's just going to be rough. But basically, this is really simple. Not quite as simple as a 255, but all you have to do is you can see I've opened up the RMT tool software here. I'm going to go to offline programming, and your screen should actually look like this right here. You should have, if you have it set up right, you should have the programs on this side, and you should also have whatever simulator files you've installed on this side. Now, the way you get these simulator files in here is, you may already know this, but you just extract them and then open up the setup, the little computer icon, and extract them, and it automatically puts them into the to C program files. Well, I'll show you. We'll go into, it's automatically going to put them into this folder here. Now I have an x86 folder. I'm running Windows 7. You may not have an x86 folder. I don't know, but it puts it into x86 Danfoss controller simulator, and you can see all these simulator files in here. And what you're initially going to do is, as you can see on my desktop, I have saved all the simulator files on my desktop. I'm gonna move them to my documents folder, so I'll have them. But uh, right here is the 045 simulator folder. So what you're going to do after you extract it is you're going to have this folder, and you're going to run the setup. I'll just go ahead and run it again just to show you what happens here. But anyway, it's going to set it up, and of course I have to put this in. And it's just going to ask you to select the destination folder. It should automatically populate this wherever your simulator, the RMT tool, has put your simulator folder, and you're just going to click yes and install. And then it's going to install, and you're going to click finish. Now, if you have the RMT tool open, this is not going to show up until you actually shut down the RMT tool software and you start it back up. Then it will show up on this side. I have had it on occasion populate, but most of the time it doesn't. You have to actually shut the software down. Then once you get your simulator files over here, then what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to take that this file that Ken gave you, and you're going to need to save it somewhere on your computer, in C drive, C program files, or desktop, or wherever you want to save it. I usually create a folder under C program files called 880, or whatever you want to name it. It doesn't really matter. But after you do that, and you've got the program that you want to simulate download on your computer, then what you do is you want to choose database. And as you can see, I've got mine actually saved into my documents folder, and I just created a folder inside the documents that named 880 files. Then what you're going to do is you're going to select that folder, and you're not really going to see the program in here, and then you're going to select that folder. And again, you will not see, I have never seen this show up until you actually shut the software down and start it back up. And when you start it back up, you will see this program over here in the column that lists all the programs you have available to simulate. After you get everything set up like this, it's just pretty simple. Uh, what you're going to do is you're going to go over here, and you're going to click whatever version of the simulator you want to open up this program into. And after you do that, you're just going to, after you click this checkbox, you're just going to click launch. And then it's going to ask you, do you want to start a new database, or do you want to select a database? Since we're simulating a database that already exists, then what we're going to do is we're going to pick select the database. If we were going to be writing a program from scratch, we would want to just select new database. And after you click select a database, it's actually going to populate every program that you have listed in the folder that you've chosen the directory to right here. So after you choose the program that you want to open or simulate, then you're just going to click OK. And once you click OK, you're going to see that in the active simulators you have the one you clicked is going to populate at the bottom, and then it's going to open up the actual program inside the RMT tool. Once it does that, then what you're going to need to do is put the program, or actually put the username and password of the software that you have saved, and it's going to be just like it was when they extracted it from the controller. So I happen to know, since I done a lot of the programming inside this controller at 007, that the password is 81499. Well, and if I can get it to go in there, 81499, and the username is supervisor. And then we're just going to click log on, and then it's going to open up the simulator, and then you just go through the program. And the 880 software is not quite as user friendly as the 255 was, but there's a lot of features about it I like. There's some things I don't like, and that's pretty much it.